Hello everybody, all the Pharma, GPAT, NIPER, IIT BHU, GATE, BITS, Manipal, government examinations, DSSB, OSSC, AIMS and different Pharma competitive examination aspirants. So ये वीडियो आपके लिए actually बहुत ज़्यादा important होने वाली. This is going to be a really important video for you. We are going to cover the 24 hours, 24 days and 24 months challenge. If you're preparing for any of these competitive examinations, एक दिन में क्या करना है, 24 days में क्या करना है और 24 महीनों में क्या करना है, ये सारी चीजें we are going to be discussing. So it will be an ultimate guide to crack any pharma examinations and qualify with a decent rank. So firstly, आप कोई भी एग्जाम देने जाते हो, whichever exam you prefer, what all parameters, elements, components you need to keep in mind, right? So MCQ, right? MCQs based ही होते हैं most of the examinations. So you need to identify whether is there any negative marking or like what are the plus and minus ratio, right? How much is deducted for the wrong answer? Is there any negative marking or no? In some examinations, there's no negative marking, right? So next up, FAQs and PYQs. Any examinations you give, some of the examinations the question papers are easily available, while for some, like especially government examinations like FDA and all, the question papers are not easily available, right? So what you can do in that case, there are memory based questions. There are a lot of people on there are a lot of YouTube channels that upload about these questions, memory based MBQs, right? So go through the frequently asked questions, previous year questions and memory based questions. That will be useful for you. Then concepts. Even if the question itself does not repeating, the concept will repeat. If this year there was a question on capsule bloom strength, the next year there will be a question on base adsorption for capsule. And this has been the trend that has been observed. So always see the trend. Always see 3-4 years. Like if you're observing the paper of suppose GPAT 2020, observe of 2022, observe of 2023, 2-3 years ka gap mein observe what trend has been followed, and you will definitely have that gap that was there. Observe the nature of the organization who's going to conduct the examination. Is it AIMS? Because it's a central examination. So AIM, Bhubaneswar, Odisha, Patna, Delhi. There are a lot of different AIMS branches. So what kind of AIMS is conducting? Then suppose if it's a NBEMS, National Board for Examination. So medical sciences. So what all questions could be asked? More of a HAP, pathophysiology based. Uh, PCI, what kind of questions? Mostly from the PCI syllabus. So observe the nature of the organization body. Study material, the most important. हम ये सब तो कर लेते, we see the syllabus, we see the question. What about the study material? पढ़ोगे क्या? What will you study? That is important. How deep you need to go into which concepts, what basics and fundamentals are required, that is important. And of course extra efforts. अगर आपको rank चाहिए, if you want something extra, you need to give something extra, right? If you want something extra, you have to give something extra. What can you do? Telegram pe there are a lot of channels where mock tests are available. Go through them, solve them. So many YouTube channels are available where there are marathons going on, where there are a lot of different platforms that are providing a lot of study planner and all. Go through them. Just invest your time in all of these, right? Next up, what will be the road to qualify then? Firstly, syllabus dekho. Observe the syllabus carefully. What are the major subject, minor subjects that are being frequently asked in the particular examinations? Go through the syllabus of the particular paper. Like for GATE, there's a different syllabus. Life sciences, there's a different syllabus. For GPAT, for different pharma exams. But mostly there are some concepts that coincide. Definitely there will be suppose, but in some like chemistry, toxicology mostly will be coinciding in almost all. But some examinations will have more focus on the thermodynamic physical pharmacy. Some exams will have more focus on industrial pharmacy. So you need to know the syllabus, the type of paper. Should know the pattern of the paper, right? That is very important. And also many examinations are covered in the different shifts and different sections. Like first there will be a written examinations, then there like the drug inspector, government analyst. Then there's also an interview round. So always be prepared for everything. Now observe the pattern. Is there any negative, positive marking and all? Questions attempted. Very important. Now number of questions that you open, either you focus on the accuracy or you just give randomly the number of attempts for increasing your chances, like the probability. So it's totally upon you. Next, study pattern and the methodology. What kind of study schedule you have, how many hours you're dedicating in a day, and finally your goal will be achieved. So what you need to focus on, right? So when I talk about the 24 hours, if you have the ultimate 24 hours, suppose GPAT, right? And suppose 2 or 3 days before GPAT, you want 1 day revision. So I have a different playlist that is uploaded. That is total 19 hours of video. It covers the entire ecology, suitics, chemistry, micro, biochem, biotech, jurisprudence, pharmaceutical management, biostatistics, analysis, chemistry, cognizy, biotechnology, biochemistry, hospital, clinical pharmacy, almost every subject, and the most common topics. So go through that playlist, and definitely those 19 hours will be worth for you. Trust me. 24 days, if you have almost a month or so, what you can do. And again, there's another playlist where there are different topics, subject wise, and different subtopics which I've made. Go through that playlist. So for those 24 days and 24 months, we have a crash course. You can join in for the crash course so that you can get, the accessibility up to 2 years for that same course as well. So recorded videos, you can also get some notes as well. So what are the different goals that you need to subject questions? You need to observe that micro say how many questions come up, biochem say how many questions, the quantity of questions coming, the weight amount of questions which come from a particular topic. You need to have a definite plan, or in a day, if you are a working professional, mostly there are many government examinations that are being given by the working professionals. So if you're a working professionals, you must you must know about this, because you need to plan your day, because you are working as well. So how many hours you're giving for the day? 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, etc. Practicing the questions regularly. Make sure you keep on practicing, because practice is what gonna make you perfect. Have your basics and fundamentals very clear, and finally you'll be able to achieve your goal for sure. So you can contact me on my number. Actually, this is 7959. Okay, just a small mistake. 8655067959. You can mail me, and also I have my YouTube channel, Bora Best Pharmacy Tips and Tricks. You can get connected to the Telegram and other links. I'll be attaching the link in the description section. You can join my channel, WhatsApp group, etc. Everything. So yeah, thank you so much for your patient listening. I hope that this video was very, very insightful, and I hope that you will be able to crack your examination, pharma examination, with great, decent ranks. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good future ahead, and keep learning, keep growing.